Welcome to our channel. Today we dive into the chilling world of sleep paralysis with 3 terrifying horror stories that will keep you up at night. Imagine waking up, unable to move, trapped in your own body. Your mind races, your heart pounds, but you're frozen, completely helpless. This is the terrifying reality of sleep paralysis, a condition that leaves its victims vulnerable to the darkest corners of their minds. Tonight, we explore the stories of those who have experienced the horrors of sleep paralysis firsthand. Their accounts will send shivers down your spine and make you question the line between dreams and reality. So, turn off the lights, grab your blankets, and prepare to be terrified as we delve into the nightmare world of sleep paralysis. Imagine waking up in the dead of night. Your room is dark, the only light coming from the moon outside your window. You try to move, to sit up, but you can't. It's like your body is made of lead, heavy and unresponsive. Panic starts to set in as you realize you're paralyzed. You struggle to breathe, each breath shallow and raspy. Then, you see it. A dark figure emerges from the shadows in the corner of your room. It's tall and slender, its edges blurring into the darkness. You can't make out any features, only its eyes, 2 glowing red orbs that pierce through the darkness, watching you. You try to scream, to call for help, but your voice is trapped in your throat. The figure glides closer, its movements slow and deliberate, like a predator stalking its prey. Fear paralyzes you further, your heart pounding against your ribs, a frantic drumbeat in the silence of the room. The shadow grows larger as it approaches, its darkness seeming to consume everything it touches. You squeeze your eyes shut, desperate to escape the terrifying sight. But you can still feel its presence, cold and menacing, hovering over you. The weight of its unseen gaze is unbearable, crushing you with terror. You feel a cold dread creep into your heart, a feeling of impending doom that threatens to swallow you whole. You're trapped, helpless, at the mercy of this shadowy entity. Time seems to stand still. Every second stretches into an eternity as you lie there, frozen, waiting for the shadow to make its move. You pray for morning, for the light to chase away the darkness and this nightmare with it. Suddenly, as quickly as it appeared, the feeling of paralysis lifts. You gasp for air, your body trembling with terror. The room is still dark, but the shadow is gone. You lie there for a moment, heart pounding, trying to convince yourself it was just a bad dream. But deep down, you know it was more than just a dream. The feeling of terror lingers, a chilling reminder of the darkness that lurks just beyond the edges of your vision. You know that you'll never truly be free from the fear that the Shadow Man will return. The air in your room turns thick and heavy, pressing down on you as you drift off to sleep. You're vaguely aware of the transition, that unsettling moment when your mind starts to drift and your body begins to relax. But this time, something feels different. Off. A weight settles on your chest, suffocating, like a stack of books pressing the air from your lungs. You try to open your eyes, but your eyelids feel like they're glued shut. Panic claws at the edges of your consciousness. You're trapped. Then, you hear it. A raspy, wheezing breath close to your ear. It smells stale and ancient, like decaying leaves and damp earth. Your blood runs cold. You're not alone. Struggling against the invisible force pinning you down, you manage to crack open your eyes. The darkness is deeper than it should be, thick and viscous like tar. But you can see her. An old woman, her face a grotesque mask of wrinkles and shadows, hovers over you. Her eyes, 2 black pits devoid of light, bore into you, filled with a chilling malice. She grins, revealing a mouthful of jagged, yellowed teeth. Her grip tightens on your chest, stealing your breath. You try to scream, but only a strangled gasp escapes your lips. The old hag leans closer, her putrid breath washing over your face. "You're mine now," she rasps, her voice a chilling whisper that seems to slither into your very soul. You belong to the darkness. Terror grips you, a vice tightening around your chest. You struggle against her weight, against the darkness that threatens to consume you. But it's no use. You're helpless, trapped in this waking nightmare. The old hag's laughter, a grating, bone-chilling sound, echoes in your ears. It's a sound that speaks of ancient evils, of unspeakable horrors that lie beyond the veil of sleep. You close your eyes, praying for this torment to end. Then, as abruptly as it began, the weight lifts. You gasp for air, your lungs burning. The old hag is gone, vanished into the darkness. You lie there, bathed in sweat, your heart pounding a frantic rhythm against your ribs. Chapter 3. The Intruder. The city outside your window sleeps, the usual symphony of sirens and shouts replaced by an unsettling silence. You're safe in your apartment, tucked away in your bed. At least that's what your rational mind tells you. But a primal fear, a prickling at the back of your neck, whispers otherwise. You wake with a jolt, your body refusing to move, a familiar paralysis gripping you. Your breath catches in your throat, your heart thundering against your ribs. You're trapped, vulnerable. A floorboard creaks just outside your bedroom door. Your blood runs cold. It's a sound you know, a sound that shouldn't be there. You strain to hear, your ears hyper-aware in the suffocating silence. Another creak, closer this time. Someone or something is inside your apartment. Panic floods your senses, cold and sharp. You try to scream, to warn your roommate, but your voice is a prisoner in your throat. The doorknob rattles, a slow, deliberate twist. Your breath hitches. You watch in terror as the door slowly creaks open, revealing a sliver of the hallway beyond. A figure, tall and imposing, steps into the room. The darkness obscures its features, but you can feel its eyes on you, cold and calculating. It takes a step closer, its movements eerily silent, predatory. You try to shrink back into the mattress, to disappear into the sheets, but your body refuses to obey. You're frozen, a deer caught in headlights, as the intruder approaches your bed. It leans over you, its face inches from yours. You can smell its breath, stale and cold, like a winter wind. It whispers then, a low, guttural sound that seems to vibrate in your bones. You can't hide, it hisses, its voice a chilling rasp that sends shivers down your spine. You're mine now. You squeeze your eyes shut, tears streaming down your face, as the intruder reaches for you, its cold, clammy hand brushing against your arm. You brace yourself for the worst, for the inevitable. Then, silence. You crack open an eye, your body still trembling. The room is empty. The intruder is gone. You lie there, gasping for breath, the echo of its words ringing in your ears. Sleep paralysis is a terrifying phenomenon that can leave even the bravest souls shaken to their core. The stories we've shared tonight are just a glimpse into the darkness that can lurk within our minds when our defenses are down. If you've ever experienced sleep paralysis, you know the sheer terror it can evoke. If you haven't, consider yourself lucky. But remember, the line between dreams and reality is thin, and sometimes the monsters under our beds are closer than we think. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed these stories, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more spine-chilling content. Sweet dreams, if you can.